Can you open a classical book and think for yourself? Welcome to this video. My name is Dr. Zaman. I've got 25 years of studying and teaching the Islamic sciences and Arabic as well. So I want to share some ideas, experiences that I've had with the whole process of studying. And I know there's a lot of you out there who have a lot of questions. So most students can actually quote things. However, few can actually open a text from centuries ago and understand the author's pulse. That is the gap between us and between people who actually study at a very serious level. Now, what is the whole point of the courses that we study? What's the whole point of the Dars Nizami or anything else? So the whole purpose of the Alimiya course, you can say, or any course which is equivalent to it, is to access the tradition. However, many people or students finish with notes and translations and still cannot read the sources with confidence. They can't read Al-Qurtubi, for example. They can't read Radd al-Muhtar. They can't read Mughni al-Muhtaj. They can't read so many books out there they find very hard. So the first and foremost thing that they have to do is master the Arabic language. That's the first step, and then go deep into each science under people who have literally lived that science, experts. The next issue is what actually creates a block in studying. So superficial Arabic and checklist learning is probably at the top. If the language is not internal, the rest collapses. Right? So if you are basically reading the books through a translation, even if in front of you is the Arabic book and the teacher is translating for you, you're kind of like learning the science, but the science is not through the Arabic. You are learning it through translation. So you carry opinions which you cannot verify. So what is the turning point that we have to have? What's the shift? The first years that you study must be an Arabic furnace, not survival level, instinct level. You have to be able to learn the Arabic at that level. After that, you stack the sciences with structure, not fragments. So this is why it's very important to have no gaps in your studies when you're going through the whole process. And so there are ways to actually develop this inside of yourself. And honestly, lots of people out there would probably be thinking, I'm one of those individuals. I've gone through a system. Maybe I was too young when I was thrown into the deep end. Maybe I joined madrasa or an institute and I wasn't really ready for what I was going to experience. So there's two types of graduates out there. You have dependent graduates who repeat